We're at 5191 Round Meadow Road, Hidden Hills, California. We're out in front of the house now in the driveway area. We're going to run through the 4-inch mainline cleanout that we found on the side of the house, on the west side of the house. And we're going to run through here. We're going to run up the line first. We're going to run up the line, which is, it is an ABS plastic line at this point. We're making a turn and we're going back into the house. And there we are at the clean out right there. So this area going up the line looks to be in good condition. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. We're going to look at this area going down the line now. We don't see any problems, any root intrusions, any breaks in the line. Not going up the line anyways at this point. Wipe the camera lens back off again. Get a little debris on the lens as you're running up the line. Now we're going to run down the line. Going out toward the street, going toward the connection to the other side of the house. Okay, now we're running down the line. Got a tiny bit of a belly right here. It's holding water where it transitions to clay right here. And we're just in about 6 feet. You've also got cable that is outside the drum that it's reading. So we're about 6 feet from the mainline cleanout and it transitions to clay. And we've got some roots that are coming into the line right here, and there is a crack at the top of the line because there is no joint in this area. The only way the roots can get in, you can see there is a crack right there. Crack's going all the way around the pipe. We're going to stop and mark this area.
Busy?
Oh yeah.
I know, huh? Very super busy.
It's good right now.
Yeah. Tell you why it's still up there, right?
Okay, we've got this area what we're going to do is we're going to run out and we're going to take a look at the entire line before we start marking all the different areas. We can record this and look at all the areas and then mark them later. Heavy root intrusion right here in this joint as well. See where it's growing all the way along the sides of the pipe from the joint. The next joint as well has heavy root intrusion. And the next joint as well. A lot of root intrusion in this line. And we got a big belly right here, and we got some serious root intrusion right in this area as well. And it's holding water. Right here you can see it's restricted quite a bit. It's holding water back. Past that point, opens up a little bit, but that's serious root intrusion in this joint as well. See where the roots just lay back over. They're coming in from the top. So as I push the camera through, the roots will lay right back down over the camera. This joint right here is the one that we push through, and then the roots will come right back down. But they're going to compact paper and cause stop. It is heavily compacted with roots. And then we've got a belly in the line, and we got another large root intrusion at the next joint that's kind of keeping us. And we got that belly in there holding the water. Actually, I'm breaking stuff up from the roots, and it's draining a little bit, but you got heavy root intrusion in that joint. Almost all these joints are root intruded. Now we have another belly in the line. There's some water going through at this point. We're going to mark this area real quick and check it. I believe it's a tie-in from the other side of the house. It's holding water right now. We got some debris in there. We're going to check this side. Then we go underwater. So we're going to pause for a moment, locate this area, and we'll be right back. Okay, we've located this area. Now we're going to pull back just a little bit. It's got a lot of debris in that turn because it's holding water right in this area, so it's not pushing out real well. And you've got all the large tree roots in all these joints through this area. want to see what this looks like, you know, it's got roots all through here. All this line, all the way from here, there's another clean out. It ties in over here, comes back this way to the bathrooms over here, and it's got tree roots all the way through this line. This line needs to be replaced. Show you real quick.
So, I mean, how big of a deal is it? It's just
It's not that big a deal.
digging and...
We dig over there and then we pull the line up underneath here. We don't even need to dig the whole thing.
Okay.
Let me show you right here. We just reviewed what the joints on this section of line look like. Just pull out of this clean out, and then we're going to run down the other section of line from the front door area. Right now we're pretty much right outside the kitchen area where this 4-inch clean out is, and we've gone both ways. There's the kitchen window. And that's the 4-inch clean out. We're going to move to the other clean out location. Okay, we are now going to run through the clean out by the front entranceway, just to the right of the front entranceway. entranceway. And there's our 4-inch clean out right by the entranceway. And we've got some ABS pipe here from the clean out and then transitions right away to clay. And we're barely in the line, about 6 feet. In the first joint, we have pretty heavy root intrusion here. And we've got some standing water. Got a little belly in the line right here. Heavy root intrusion. And now we have the Y area coming from the other side of the house.
It's leaking all in the knees.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, from the mid.
Okay. Thank you. Our first joint out from here, the next joint out from the clean out. The first joint had root intrusion. The next joint doesn't appear to be too bad. This joint has had some heavy root intrusion. Appears to have been yanked out the last time it was cleaned, but it's offset pretty bad. Next joint has just a little bit of offset and separation, but not terrible. Separation, but not in bad condition. This joint doesn't appear to be too bad. This joint had in it and a little bit of an offset, but no root intrusions, and it's not terrible at this point. Same thing with this joint. We've got some offset here where it kind of drops down into the line. You can see where you drop, where it's offset, and we got a little bit of separation. But again, we have no root intrusion. You can see at that point. This line has some offset and a little bit of separation, but again, not too bad. We have some root intrusion at the top of this joint right here. And we're dropping down into what appears to be ABS plastic of it. And then we transition back to clay again. Looks like, can't tell what we've got. Might have wipes or even something larger down at this point. Oh. And the line is stopped up right at that point. So we're going to mark this area. We're going to locate and mark this area and see where The sewer line is partially stopped up out by the front fence. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and run a lot of water and see if I can push past it. Running a lot of water will allow me to get past there. So we're going to run some water. We're at 89 feet and we'll see if this allows us to get past here. Okay, we've got quite a bit of water running from the tub through this area, so we're going to see if we can push through here.
Blake Felton, how are you? Good. Hey, I'm just pulling up capability. So I may just do a couple a little bit late at 12. Alright, I'll see you just as soon as I can get there. Thanks, Al. Bye. Is that Orangeburg?
No, it looks like it's broken down there. This area will not let the camera pass and we need to get a better look at this area. I'm going to shut the water off, and we're going to try and go back in and see if we can see anything. Okay, with the owner's help, clean out down by this area, down by the bottom of the fence. We're going to pull our camera out and run through the bottom, try and take a look. And here's the clean out. There's a clean out that is right at the bottom of the fence line. There's a combi that goes up. So we're going to pull the camera out and we're going to go through that area and see if we can view the rest of it. So I'm going to stop for a moment and pause, and we're going to go down to the bottom of the hill, try and run the camera. Okay, we've run through the 4-inch clean out into the city sewer, into the lateral. The lateral in the street, the homeowner said, appears to be in pretty good condition from what we can see. We're able to get over that section that was offset. Coming back toward that offset section right now, and this is a section, it's real hard to see. It's in the turn, so it's in the 90 that it's offset. That you've got the offset in there. We just hit this, the face of that 90, and it is holding water, as you can see at the bottom, because it is offset. Right here. This area needs to be dug up and repaired. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a locator, and I've located this area at the 90 already, but I'm going to locate my depth. Probably got about 6-7 feet deep. I'm able to jump over there since I'm so close. And as I pull back, you see the face of the pipe. Okay, we're going to run back in again. We're going to pull back. We're going to pull back now. Oops. Real hard, right at 16 feet. As we pull back, you'll see the camera drop. This is where this section is, and you can see that we're right up against the face of the pipe, and we're in water. So we're going to mark this area real quick. Okay, we've marked this area. We had the 90 mark, we just didn't pull a depth at the time. We didn't know if it was broken, offset, or what we had. But it is offset to a point it does have to be repaired. So we are at 7 foot 4 inches deep right here, where this 90 is offset. I would probably take it from this piece of 4-inch ABS straight out and replace this one section instead of just the 90. Video sewer inspection.